Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check.
Thanks, B.A. Mike Conley re-signing with the Jazz.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Finney Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovic. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Powell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Hardaway, and they're running. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
The Mavericks pull it in. Left side, Finney Smith. Back to Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
A creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, he'll occasionally wow you.
Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. That one a little long. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's Conley. Right side, Mitchell. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside, Porzingis launches it. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Porzingis. He drains it from the right block. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Conley goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot from deep. Kicks it to Doncic. Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Gets a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he's good on the second. Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. On target from range.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. 4-3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Jazz. To the inside. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Now here's Hardaway. Powell in the post. Check by Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley with the ball. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Doncic hammers it home.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 9. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college, for those few that would like to go pro right out of high school. Then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft them.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Outside Conley. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A line change here for Utah. Now here's Brown. Here's Bullock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Mavericks lead by 7. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. No good from 18. The clock runs out, and
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 10 points and
well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the small forward position.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Brown. Pass to Kleber. Kick out to Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Utah ball.
The Jazz shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Honey. Back to Clarkson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Baseline try with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Pascal. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Bullock. Outside Brunson. From deep. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Honey. And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Bullock from downtown. The rebound by Oni.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Pascal can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside, Brown. Stolen by Ingles. Clarkson outside. Now here's Whiteside. Who poked away. Clarkson finds Pascal. Ingles with it. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Kleba outside. To the middle. Here's Brown. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Here's Honey. Now here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Nice shot by Pascal.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Brown. Back to Brunson. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Oni. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Ingles with the drive, and it's good. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clarkson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Doncic. Give him 8. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. On the take. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Now here's Ingles. Guarded by Doncic. Ingles passes to Pascal. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
One of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Powell finds Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That one's on Clarkson.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Doncic hits them both. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Over Hardaway. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Goes up on the baseline. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6 to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Gobert against Powell. Back to Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Mavericks leading. And there's the lob. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
But what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
On the wing, Mitchell. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Conley against Hardaway. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Doncic finds Porzingis. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Hardaway. Back to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Utah, the rebound. The shot that time not on target. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Powell passes to Porzingis. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic from the corner. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Back to Finney-Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovic. Defended by Porzingis. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here's Doncic. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Looking to get back on track. And Gobert with a block.
and just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Doncic against Conley. To tie it up. Can't get the three to fall.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
And Doncic launches from deep. No good. And so it's Utah with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Thanks, Allie. Now Denver's starting five. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Outside Conley. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray passes to Jokic. Knocks it loose. Murray finds Jokic. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Murray with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Up top, Barton. Checked by Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Porter. Takes a 3, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Conley. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Shot from the wing. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Pass to Jokic. Conley against Murray. Now Porter. Clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and down it goes. 2 points.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Jokic throws it down.
Graceful alley-oop from Jokic, a big man who can really move.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell. with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Conley against Murray. Gobert inside. Outside Conley. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And stolen by Murray. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. By himself. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game, and Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And that one's good. He's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Conley against Murray. And here's Porter outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Outside Mitchell. The 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Driving in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Outside Conley. Offline with a 3. For Denver, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Barton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Conley. On the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Jokic against Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Murray passes to Porter. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And there's the rejection. Down low. Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That's good from Porter.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter hits them both. Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Down for 2.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Just a big-time effort for Dom.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game when you have Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 assist. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Charity stripe shot, and it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah.
Eric Pascal.
Utah with the ball. They lead by 1. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morris. From deep. The shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Morris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey, guarded by Morris.
Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Honey. To the inside. Whiteside. Second chance shot. Ingles from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
Denver ball.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Driving to the basket. And Pascal secures it.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one. Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Whiteside down low, and he drops it in from the low post. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morris outside. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Pascal passes to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Back to Morris. Into the lane. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Whiteside can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
1:51 left in the third. Morris outside. This for the tie. Pass to Rivers. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Here's Honey. On the wing, Ingles. Green covering. Whiteside down low. And it's Denver with a rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So Utah ends up going with a new group, and the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Dozier. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside Murray. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Right side Murray. Stolen by Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Murray against Conley. The drive by Murray. Oh, sweet move. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from 3. Porter's got 10 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Left side Murray. With 4 on the clock. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And we've reached the end of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Najee in at the 5.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Back to Murray. Over Conley. Outside Porter. 4 on the clock. And here's Barton outside. And another 3 for Denver.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Conley against Murray, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Conley. The 3 is up. Mitchell finds Conley. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. Just 2 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Denver in the lead. And here's Murray. Back to Barton from behind the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Murray against Conley. Here's Najee. And they pick up 2. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Murray against Conley. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. There's the drive, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Fires the 3, and Conley with the 3.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. From the arc. That one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Porter outside. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Mitchell. To take the lead. Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Can't knock in the three.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. 2-point game. Now Murray.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining country mates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Just a gutsy performance.
triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Yes, that goes in.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Paul passes to Booker. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley finds Gobert. Conley feeling it out, and here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Paul against Conley. Paul goes in, count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Conley following the basket by Chris Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Utah trailing here. Mitchell outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, he has the size to get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Now the dish to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Offensive rebound. Here's Crowder. Paul finds Crowder. With 1 on the clock. And Crowder fires it in.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. driving inside. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Paul from deep three-point land. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. I want to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Paul finds Booker. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. A nice shot by Booker.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Jazz trail by 4.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And that one drops.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Mitchell outside. To Conley. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Ayton. Count that one. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And you can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Mitchell looking it over. Another miss by Utah. For Phoenix, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Booker the pass to Bridges. Dishes it to Ayton. Here's Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Paul kicks to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. To the paint, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Paul goes in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Brett, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Clarkson passes to Baskets, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
McGee, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Another miss by Utah.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Payne hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Pascal. Off target with the open look.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz, trailing by 5. They've got Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And here's Payne. Johnson outside. Now the pass to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Kaminsky. Utah with the rebound. It on the wing. Back to Whiteside. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Pascal. Here's Oni. 6 to shoot. Here's Pascal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Shamet kicks to Payne. He dishes it to McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And the basket by Pascal.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when the man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And Whiteside sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Payne finds Johnson.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Shamet with the steal. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Shamet with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hands it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 3.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Down low, here's Kaminsky. Sweet move. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. Passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Payne kicks to Johnson. They swipe it. Here's Clarkson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
In the third. 2 minutes.
There's the dish to Ingles. For the lead. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got 5 points so far. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Oni. We've got 1:28 left in the third. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. McGee dishes to Payne. Back to McGee. Pass to Payne. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pascal, the pass to Oni. Throws it up high and stolen by Payne. Tipped away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. Suns leading by 4.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Payne. He has 5. And there's the pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. And it's Oni with the rebound. Pass to Pascal. 1 second left. And slam dunk by Pascal.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Suns, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich shot on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And if the mid-range shot is working for Gobert, it's a problem for the D. Draws the bigs away from the hoop and opens things up inside.
Bridges finds Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the inside. Ball is doubled. Here's Bridges. It counts, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Phoenix.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
Here's Mitchell. Crafty move. He lays it in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Now Mitchell passes it to Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suns leading by 6. And here is Paul. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Booker finds Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Now the pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Conley. Poke loose. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. That one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Second
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor. The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. With the drive. And yes, it's good. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Pass to O'Neal. Offline with his 3. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Ayton gets double teamed. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The drive by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they double up Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Conley.
And what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Ball against O'Neal. Paul kicks to Bridges. To the left wing. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look from up above. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert against Powell. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Launches a 3. That's tipped.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Mitchell's gone 1 for 3 on the night. It's Powell, high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the ball.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. The Jazz again can't hit.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Doncic. Porzingis with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Hardaway on the wing. Powell right side. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Gobert. Porzingis misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Doris, throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in a stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Here's Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Outside Mitchell. Offensive rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Doncic with it. Left side, Finney-Smith. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining.
Finney-Smith up top.
2 minutes.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Up and over Conley. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Gobert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Doncic against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
And he makes both free throws. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Doncic. From deep. He can't get it to go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. He can't hit that time. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy, but you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Doncic for 3. They get it back. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he can fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And no good. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Doncic passes to Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Third team foul.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Fourth team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Doncic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Conley. There's the 3. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Porzingis with it. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pulls up on the wing. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Doncic outside. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Out on his own on the break. And that one's good from Conley. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
And here's Doncic outside. O'Neal pulls it in. The shot by Conley, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Kleber outside. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Oni. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson for the lead. Sinks the tray. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Left side Brunson. Now Kleber. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Brunson with it. Back to Bullock. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Ingles. And the shot no good. A bit short. Kleber with a steal. Brown passes to Kleber. And here's Brunson. Here's Brown. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cuff. Nicely done.
Pass to Bullock. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Oni. To the paint. Kleber with a steal. Outside Brunson. Brown in the high post. Back to Brunson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Brunson. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. Kleber left side. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. Defended by Bogdanovich. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Got a hand on it. Mitchell against Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Hardaway against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
It's still anybody's game as we... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Doncic. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. All sorts of time. Porzingis grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
From deep, here's Doncic. He nails it. That's his 5th making 11 tries.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Left side, Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Going inside, banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Utah lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
And Dallas calls time here.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. He's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, there's no doubt Kristaps Porzingis is incredibly talented as a basketball player. But what he has also proven is in major media markets, he will not shrink under the glare. And that's an important skill.
Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Gobert. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Doncic outside. Here's Powell. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovic. Off tough target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for Hughes. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Clarkson. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. Misses from short range. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Down low.
Yes! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Back to Conley. 4-3. Money from deep.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Al passes to Doncic. Oh my! What a shot!
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. Money!
Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Unless they can get a wide open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Off the inbound. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he says.
And Utah calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
So the big win by Dallas in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one. And I think it's a great test for both teams.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, and he's got a lot of pro experience.
Murray finds Porter. Conley against Murray. And the pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And it's good with time running down to the shot clock.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head even when the shot clock is up against him.
Now here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Murray, and then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanović.
How about guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
And you talked to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Mitchell wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Murray. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Can't nail the jumper. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Conley against Murray. Lets it go from the wing. And Utah again with the bucket.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Murray outside. Off target from outside. And he drives in, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Utah with the ball. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 3-point lead. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Conley the pass to Gobert. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Murray scanning the floor. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Murray. To halt the run. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go. Conley against Murray. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Jokic draws the double. Here's Barton. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
To the paint, here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 10 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Wide open look here for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And there's the drive. That one goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Murray. He has 7. Gordon kicks to Porter. Murray outside. Back to Porter. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding. With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Murray for 3. 2 minutes. That shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He has 5. Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead. Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Conley. Murray the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Over Conley. Conley with the rebound. Utah leading by 8. Mitchell right side. The feed to Gobert. Goes back up. The shot. No good. Good defense by Jokic. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert really makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson kicks to Gay. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ingles, just 4 to shoot. Right side inside. Another shot. Here's Gay. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And last game, thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Ingles. Clarkson right side. Here's Oni. Yep, that one goes in there. Oni's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Jazz. Now Morris. Passes it to Rivers. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Dozier. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Ingles. And an intentional foul right there. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a 3-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Morris outside, stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Oni. Kicks it out to Gay. It's rebounded by Dozier.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Gay. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now, here is Morris. Defense right on him. Here's Green. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Rivers, and finish off by Rivers.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Feeds into Green. Stolen by Gay. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I like the activity Gay brings to both ends of the floor. That wide wingspan helps him be disruptive on defense.
Here's Rivers. No good on the triple. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And here's Clarkson after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. The shot by Oni, no good.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
First team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 11. It's Barton with the drive. Porter dishes to Barton. Murray outside. A 3-ball. And again, Denver with the triple.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, he might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 6 points.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Murray. Left side, Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Murray for three. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The pass to Mitchell. Driving the lane. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drops. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. Said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run, Bogdanovich knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Looking to end the run. Murray, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
And it's Murray penetrating. And then Murray with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Down low, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most
of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. He just never slowed down or turned off.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Barton. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Barton defending, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. For 3, Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Shooting for Utah.
And Conley drops them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for it. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
in at the small forward position. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Booker. The three. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Right side Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert is doubled. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Smithy, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And so here's Phoenix. The Jazz making their last shot.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Crowder against Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. Outside for Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Paul passes to Booker. Pulls it. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Basket counts. Mitchell's got 5.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul passes to Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Now Crowder. Back to Paul. With the drive. And he comes up with a bucket.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Pass to Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And shoots it with a ton of confidence. Bogdanovich is a continuous threat from the mid-range.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Paul passes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3. Now Mitchell. He's got 5. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Suns ahead, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And he's always been a coach on...
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that would...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Shot is up. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Paul passes to Booker. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 13 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's Crowder missing. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. And he lobs it up. And Crowder with the jam.
Say what you want about Jake Crowder. The man just goes out and makes plays.
Mitchell against Booker. The drive by Mitchell. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ayton. That one rolls around and rims out. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 6.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Johnson with it. Kaminsky outside. Back to Payne. Lets it go. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Payne. Kaminsky's got his first basket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 6. From deep, Conley hits a three-pointer. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Payne with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Payne with the 3. And the Suns lead by 1.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Payne against Conley. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Over Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And that's going to do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Shamet. And there's the drive. Kaminsky.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play. Just uses his head.
Ingles from outside. The shot comes out. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Shamet. Nails it from 3. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
To the left side wing. Right side with it. And it's Payne picking him up. Here's Oni. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Back to Kaminsky. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Suns lead by 2.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Whiteside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep, Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Honey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Payne to the inside. There's the double team with Whiteside. It's Shamet on the wing. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the paint. Here's Ingles. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Ingles has a lot of skill, but he shows you so much grit out there, able to take the punishment.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Over Whiteside. McGee controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Honey. Stolen by Payne. In transition. Here come the Suns. Pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Launches it. Rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Kaminsky with it. Now guarded by Gay. Kaminsky against Clarkson. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. 5 to shoot. Kaminsky right side. Shoots over Whiteside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Clarkson attacking down low. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Gay with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The assist.
Clarkson's got his second basket.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shamet. Clarkson grabs a miss. Right side Ingles. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz up 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Paul finds Bridges. Outside Booker. The three-pointer off the mark.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Now here's Paul. Defended by Bogdanovich. Gobert against Aiden. Yep, that one's good.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And here's Mitchell. And he drives in, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 23 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Crowder.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Booker, good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. The three from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Bridges, right side. Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Gobert up top.
2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal. Gobert with it. All alone. And again, it's Utah.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Booker, the pass to Paul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lets it fly. They grab their own miss.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Crafty move.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Good chance here for Crowder. And that one hits the back iron. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The 3-ball. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 9.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. 4-3. Here's Ayton. And the bucket counts. And well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3 on the clock. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They played the villain tonight.